says you missed your last payment.
Here, I've got 50 credits, a down payment. That should buy me some time, right?
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all or nothing. Davik can't have people not paying his debts.
But I don't have that much. How can I give you credits I don't have? No! Help! Somebody help! They're going to kill me!
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but are we going to just let them drag this guy off?
Hold on a second. Looks like we got ourselves a witness here.
Thank you. I owe you my life. Those bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. My wife warned me not to take a loan from Davik. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead. You already helped me by saving me from those bounty hunters, so unless you have a spare 100 credits to give me so I can pay off Davik, there's nothing else you can do. I'm getting out of here before any more of Davik's goons show up. You should do the same.
authorization are allowed into the lower city. It's obvious from the way you're dressed that you're not one of the Sith patrols, so unless you have the authorization papers, you must move along. I'm not here to give you information. I work for the Sith, not the Taris Tourist Board. Now just move along, unless you have the proper authorization papers. And those with proper authorization are allowed into the lower city. It's obvious from the way you're dressed that you're not one of the Sith patrols, so unless you have the authorization papers, you must move along. If you were supposed to have them, you'd know where to get them. Now quit wasting my time and move along. Move along, then.
We're gonna need some kind of disguise if we want to get past this guy.
You made it. I was beginning to wonder if you were going to show. The party's in full swing. Come on in. You have to try this Teresian ale. It's fantastic. We should have conquered this planet ages ago.
Careful, Sana. That wine's got quite the kick. A couple more bottles and we'll all be passed out on the floor.
Who cares? We're not on duty tomorrow. Let's live a little. Come on, drink up.
Sure. Yes, what's on your mind? I guess I did say you could ask me questions later, didn't I? Is this really necessary? Oh, well, if it's an interrogation you wanted, why didn't you say so? No, I was just joking, though you do seem to be full of questions. It's rather refreshing, to be honest. Let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened from your perspective. Neither was I, to tell the truth. I was on board as an advisor for the most part. The battle began so fast it's anyone's guess as to what actually happened. We lost the ship and a lot of good people, and for what? On the hope that the Jedi powers would save us somehow? Not that Bastila had much of an opportunity to act. We didn't choose that battle anyway. It got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway? Not at all. I just think it's a bit odd that someone who got added to the crew roster at the last minute just happens to be one of the survivors. Don't be ridiculous. You've more than proved yourself since the crash. We wouldn't have made it this far without you, but still. No? Well, maybe. Don't get me wrong, it just seems odd that someone Bastila's party specifically requested to transfer aboard happens to survive. The Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board. I mean, hell, they practically took over the ship, as far as I could tell. Considering your connection to Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing, I know. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value, however, and I hate surprises. I mean, I have to expect the unexpected, just to be safe. Look, it has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone, and I have my reasons. And no, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep our mind on more important things? All right. You're pretty damn tenacious. You know that? We'll talk about it, but later. Right now, I just want to get going.
A plague spreads throughout.
Another patrol heading down to the lower city, eh? Well, good luck. I've heard it's pretty rough down there. There's a big swoop gang war going on, you know. You better watch yourself. Those gangs will take a shot at anyone, even us. It's too bad we don't have the manpower just to sweep those slums clean.
Tumpa kunpa yiya mokapapa. Onanay kacho. Hinkin kunoba mulirachi kun. Tong na bunsha nyunyan. Kapaboy pa mulji kamana.
Ichuta, yun patisa, yung manik chalora kung.
Kipuna. Kabatumpa kulpa yiya mokapata. Chiyoka kutumpa kulpa yiya.
Donkey to Patslimo, Chi ita kanki chana kilikon. Kinba muli rapwanaji, Kinba noku nixat abog. Tong itwamaji, human act in inkatune. Chon muli ratong pa akat tutune. Kino molirani dubo, tong Kinba noku netsag. Tahupa da tenya ji juju piti. Chiwak aita kang kicha na tupornibo. Kun muli ras limo poi wangak tong itwamaji human act in inkatune. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muli ra tong itwamaji ko nga. Tong kipa nongku nek abog.
Ci gratu loda bograshi oni kompa cintono muchuba. Loda dita kun. Ita patisa batua kacha tutong. Bagrasha kon tijak Chuba kaha chopa chawachuish yunku. Jodo jidbunga rantang. Kachikun ida hodonga. Ikinkuno bamulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Kachikun ida hodonga. Ikinkuno bamulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Tolpa da bongwale gando nangugu chuchut. Kavadum ku pelio botenya. Bonanai kuchu. Awaga boska chokola. Mucha shag panka. Chedo baduana ni di bobo. Tong nabungsha nununya. Tong patukas magtalea. Chanshak bulara, umrao chiska duchi, on chuban yishka yanki, titoke gratung kun chicha kun king kachachonobra, bogra wala no tumba cha, nechi chuna chubating lorda itakun. Tag bis chupongko kokimak panka, ching para chiska mule tunarana nu prata tunko sicha tuma wamama tux keva toma. Nisha julorcha kinkuno bulera jikun. Achuta, wonga kun bis tulpi kikuyana, tong patugas maktelia. Tong abog siya ninang, wanga kumbis keng balemuraya. Chuni yun tun chichi idadwana, kavavolpa mulji gumana? Kuyami juz chikata na patogaya hulki kokogala jiji. Gawana bot atagwa. Kagidora tikun watatimona iya bola. Witam Boragatong, mulira siyang turong ni na potata tuanga chun tize. Igrutu haga jijiwa, wata chuma wana hu wama hu natek. Ke puna, bunanay chachu, chingba mulira tawana. Tok chingba no kunik, karatumpa ku peliano momakata. Wanga kubist, tiabol mulia, ka ching chana na wagaba kon. Kabadumpa ku pelian bonantea. Kabadumpa ku palia mukapata. Bonana chaku, ikon kono bule marachi kong. Tong nabong siya nunya, kabavolpa mulje kuna. Manaman otota, hakki jukrata bola shui chongatong, chong keng no bunka mulera kungkile no ba, watene chokolo ono ku mulera, watana wama mulera, kenchun jupashak, no bule mulera ji jonitun turji chiwi sado, bola una dichek. Balamuri slimo wanga kun bisching.
Tinkua kukua. Gokale chichi.
Runda di hotonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching balamule tongking ba nunotak. Tuk nincha tukun mulerabes. Yikukuno no ba mulira chikun. Tonghit kun chonching. Ne boboje mata ne punage. Dolpi kikiwana.
Gokale chichi.
Tong abo. Wait, Boragatong, mulira siyang turong ni na potata tuanga chun tize. Igrutu haga jijiwa, watajuma wana hu wama hulhu na tek. Runda di.
Greetings, stranger. My name is Gelrud. Are you a Pazak player by chance? It's so hard for me to find a match now that I've been banned from the Upper City Cantina. A simple misunderstanding. Some of the other Pazak players don't understand the finer points of the game. So what if I win 15 matches in a row? That doesn't mean I cheat. There's no justice. My lucky Pazak deck was confiscated and I was banned from the Upper Cantina. Since then, I've been desperate to find a match. If you want to ask questions, go talk to Zax in the bounty office. He knows everything that's happening on Taurus. I'm just here to play Pazak. So do you want to play or not? If you're ever looking for a match and you get tired of posturing in the Upper Cantina, just come down here and find me. I'll play you anytime.
Go away.
Kiska nichu, kimba muli radwana ji, kimba no kun nixat abog, kakincha na wabakaon, tung abashun ni chunchi.
Kipuna. Kavatumpa kulpa iya mokapata. Chiyoka kudumpa kulpa iya. 1.
Oscar, kiska nichu, the hupa botenya go GGPT.
Kipuna. Kavatumpa kupalea mukabata. Chiyoka kudumpa kupalea. 2.
Chiyokaku, kimba muli radwana ji. Koyami juski chika nai, uba baska dwana chichopa muska, chiska da soki kupa bona na chachu.
Tune pudu. Ranunu prata donko shirkaja. Chum apike. 3. No! No!
Gokale chichi.
Go away. One. 2. Smart.
I can't wait for the big swoop race. I hear the Volkers have a new engine that's going to break all the records.
Chikun ita hodonga, ikin kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodonga ku hunkabe. Chi gratug loda bograshi oniu kompa chintono muchuba. Loda nita kun, ita patisa batua kacha tutonga. Bagrasha kun tijak Chubakaha chopa chawachiwish yunku. Jodo jidbunga lantang. Takum justak miki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolgobank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mugisha ponka bola wana chikne. Bamule slimo podadara nanga kumbist mule rabest. Chi gratug loda bograshi oniu kompa chintono muchuba. Loda nita kun, ita patisa batua kacha tutonga. Bagrasha kun tijak Chubakaha chopa chawachiwish yunku. Jodo jidbunga lantang. Kavadumpa ku palia mukapata. Ponana chaku. Ikun kono bule marachi kong. Tong nabong siya nunya. Kavavolpa mulgi kuna. Chanshak bulara. Umrao chiska duchi. On chuban jiska yanki. Titoke gratung kun chicha kun king kachachonobra. Bogra wala no tumba cha. Nechi chuna chubating lorda itakun. Shakji locha wana wama? Kava volpa mulji gumana. Kinchun shishineng chene kung no bale mulera chikun. Wana mong kuzbes chingapula molang tude rana prata. Donc such a domam toma?
Kavadumpa kapalia monapata, bonanakachu. Yin kin kun no ba mule rachi kun, tong na bun shanuyang. Tin umpa do punta krita. Ak ti kondo una chabachisa wanki. Ti toki grantu kon chichan kun green kanchan tu pro. Bok wala no bok cha. Nichi kun chuva kin lorta ika kun. Kenchopa chawi tikchok twis yun kun. Watu yama kama wana henak nek. Bugra shak kunti chiwa chawa. Dong abuk shami nonok. Bona na kachu. Kicha badwang. Wanga kun kiba bu mulera. Kakin shak nawagawa bakon. Donk kiba nukunek. Tang abuk sha nagnong. Tanga boksha nagnong kin kun shin kin nikin kun na bule mule raji kun shuni yun ni chichi aldwana kava volpa muli kumana Kipuna bona na kichu kin pa mule radwana tong kin pa no kunok nek kava numpa kun pialia monokata ranga kun bis kin no moruat Kakin chana guana brakon. Tangabun shan omnang. Wanga kun bist kin ba mularag. Choni yun tun jiji either dwana. Kava vulpa mulji gumana? Shagji kina lorcha watambwana kin kun shishikin nikin kun ban mulara jikun wama kun bes ching pala mule tune rana nuprata donko searcha domatama with team and bonrang thong mule ra on shaturing ni patoga wanga chanzi tse ika krotu hakujije watu yama kama wuna henak nek.
Tinkua kukua.
Kin kun shi kakachin awana wamata. Nishi la chorga kin kun pala muna reji. Ching pala niska mule dun rata tigin potranko. Gisarcha doma wana kundatama. Rundi I chawa tongbola Johnny Ku. Yuma wama nebo lora waisha waga shichi.
Ta kumjus tak miki grabul mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Toldobank wale Uganda naru chuchut. Mogisha ponka bola wana chikne. Ba mule slimo podadara nanga kumbist mule rabest. Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching bala mule tongking ba nunotak. Tuk nincha tukune mule rabes.
Kenchopa chawi tikchok twis yun kun. Watu yama kama wuna henak nek. Bugra shak kunti chiwa chawa. Dong abuk shami nonok. Bona na kachu. Kicha badwang. Wanga kum kiba bu mulera. Kakin shak nawagawa bakon. Donk kiba nukunek. Tong abuk sha nagnong.
Kuyami jus chikata na patoga ya hulki gokogala jiji. Gawana bot atagwa. Kagidora tikun watatimona iya bola.
Kin kun shi kakachin awana wamata. Nishi la chorga kin kun pala muna reji. Ching pala niska mule dun rata tigin potranko. Gisarcha doma wana kundatama.
Suki kupa bona nai tachu.
Rise didacectimi Thor, man, like mine.
Gas kapuk bisla.
Witam Boragantong mulira siyang turong ni na potata tuanga chuntize. Igruto haga jijiwa. Watajuma wana hu natek.
With team and bonrang thong. Mulira on shaturing ni patoga wanga chanzi tse. Ika krotu hakujije. Watu yama kama wuna henak nek.
Tinkua kukua. Gokale chichi.
Tolpa tamangkwala. Kanduan na chu. Una chikne.
Kachikun ita hodonga. Ikinkuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe.
Shagji kina lorcha watambwana kin kun shishikin nikin kun ban mulara jikun wama kun bes ching pala mule tune rana nuprata donko searcha domatama.
Mucha hodonga ya fulke. Chachiska do punta kasapuk baka. Bana auto.
Mokao danya foking chachiska do punta kakaspaka bano oto.
Ta kumjus tak miki grabul mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Toldobank wale Uganda naru chuchut. Mogisha ponka bola wana chikne. Ba mule slimo podadara nanga kumbist mule rabest.
Jiji hakuji lorcha kin kuna ba mule jikun. Kaji chutula podoto punto casa tabonk. Aita haudanga walaganto da nagato chuchu mukiti chokai. Ti umpekrita. Witimem borang thong. Mulira on shaturing ni patoga wanga chonzitse. Ika krotu hakujije. Watu yama kama wuna henak nek.
Rise, eject me, or mine, till like mine.
Kiyokaku! Kimba mulira dwanaji. Kuyami juski chika nai. Uba baska dwana chichota muska. Jiska da soki kupa bona na chachu.
These are good times for bounty hunters. I've made a small fortune on the bounty Zax has been paying out.
Kuyami juz chikata na patoga ya hulki kokogala jiji. Ka wanabot atagwa. Kagidora tikun watatimona iya bola. Kipona, bona na kacho. Kimba mulera tuana. Taupa botenya go jojo piti. Kavadumpa kulpa iya mokata. Wanga kumbis kimba mulera. Kakinchana gogma kon. Kavadumpa kulpa iya botenya. Kachichuna isa odunga. Taukum justak mike grabri mogo. Tulpada vunkoja gandoda naga chuchut. Moga shampunta, boya wana chikni. Da muslimo podana wanga kumbist, mulira vest. Rundi haudunga tonkimba nankungek. Wana kumbis, chimpa ya mul, kunhunkabi. Tuknin tangjo, kunne mulira vest. Kiyoka kolmolera, kien konjo peshok, noba moleraji. Chorion toranchi, aizabia. Pula una chinek, ba molera slimo anga kubiskin.
Go Kale Chichi.
Rise, eject me, or mine, till like mine.
Kachichuna isa odunga. Taukum justak mike grabri mogo. Tulpada vunkoja gandoda naga chuchut. Moga shampunta, boya wana chikni. Da muslimo podana wanga kumbist, mulira vest. Chibedwana ni bobo. Tongna mung shanunjang. Muchitito aki chijaku. Laboda na winkis matoma. Inkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi haudunga kuhunkabi.
Go Kale Chichi.
Kachichuna isa haudunga. Taukum justak mike grabri mogo. Tulpada vunkoja gandoda naga chuchut. Moga shampunta, boya wana chikni. Da muslimo podana wanga kumbist, mulira vest. Tulpada vunkoja gandoda nago chuchut. Kawana buta, awiyat tagwa tankidora. Chilo mulabini bobo. Wanga kumbistan, mamulira. Tonga ito ang jiji umalit pa, aging koto. Tawish manawish, tonjonea hakonong. Mulera yonunaze, chichin wibidwanai tawish mulinebone. Uvana tula boda yami juza. Ayo honopis tuulaji yokaku.
I can't see anything wrong with getting rid of people like that, as long as we don't end up on the list of their victims.
Tumiranano prata dunkyo searcha domatoma. Kawawil pamulchi kumana. Kinkon shashiken. Neken kolnova muleraje kun. Wama kumbes chimbala muli. Tumiranano prata dunko.
Okay, I don't know about Davik's special contracts. Justice is one thing, but doing a crime lord's dirty work is something else.
Kachichonai fahodunga. Taukum justak mike grabil moga. Tulpada vunkoya gando danaga chuchut. Moga shampunta. Boya wana chikni. Bamul slim podana wanga kumbist. Mulira vest. Laboda na winkis matoma. Yinkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hadunga kuhunkavi. Yinnoba mulera kinkun chikun. Mucha shag pangpa. Laboda na winkis matoma. Yinkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hadunga kuhunkavi.
Rise to inject me storm man talai.
Laboda na winkis matoma. Yinkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hadunga kuhunkavi.
Go kale chichi.
Tawish manawish, tonjonea hakonong. Mulera yonunaze, chichin wibidwanai tawish mulinebone. Uvana tula boda yami juza. Ayo honopis tuulaji yokaku. Tomba toras materia. Ashuta. Wonga kumbis dorpiki kolyana. Tumiranano prata dunkyo searcha domatoma. Kawawil pamulchi kumana. Kinkon shashiken. Neken kolnova muleraje kun. Wama kumbes chimbala muli. Tumiranano prata dunko. Akuchikopa. Chino mulera king pajak. Slimo puiduana.
Patron Tantina wall ambient spell tana.
Kachichonai fahodunga. Taukum justak mike grabil moga. Tulpada vunkoya gando danaga chuchut. Moga shampunta. Boya wana chikni. Bamul slimo podana wanga kumbist. Mulira vest. Laboda na winkis matoma. Yinkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hadunga kuhunkavi. Rundi hadunga tonkimba nankongek. Wana kumbis chimpayamul kunhunkavi. Tuknen tanjo kunne mulirabest. Laboda na winkis matoma. Yinkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hadunga kuhunkavi. Kiyoka kolmolera. Kien konjo peshak. Nova moleraji. Charion torang chi. Aithadia. Pula una chinek. Bamulera slimo ang kubiskin. Tonga toras materia. Ashuta. Wonga kumbis dur piki kolyana. Kipuna. Bonana kacho. Kimba mulera duana. Taupa botenya gojojo piti. Kavadumpa kulpa iya mokata. Wanga kumbis kimba mulera. Kakinchana gogvakon. Kavadumpa kulpa iya botenya. Rundi haudonga ton kimba nankongek. Wana kumbis chimpa ya mui kununkabi. Tuknem tangjo kunne mulera best. Kachicho naifa hodunga. Tau kunjustak mike grabri mogo. Tulpada bunko yagando danaga chuchut. Moga shampunta. Boya wana chikni. Bamul slimo podana wanga kumbist. Mulira best. Tulpada bunko yagando danaga chuchut. Kawana buta awiyat tagwa tankidora. Chilo mura bini bobo. Wonga kumbistan bamulira. Tonga ito ang jiji yumaitpa. Aging kutu tonga buksha umenong. Kavavul pamulsli gumanabak mulira. Chuni yun tun jiji ay tatuana. Kavavul pamujwe kumana. Tunirana prata dunkyo searcha doma toma. Kavavul pamujwe kumana. Kinkon shashiken. Neken kolnova mulera jekun. Wama kumbes chimbaya muli. Tunirana no prata dunko. Tawish manawish. Tongjonea hakonong. Mulera yonunaze. Chichin wibidwana itawish muline bone. Uvana tula boda yami juza. Ayo honopis tuwelaji yokako. Tawana rota ayot tago. Kankidoba na yimejus kuchis kanayo. Potoga ya fulke gokola jiji. Wacha nechu. Laboda na winkis matoma. Yinkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hatunga kuhunkabi. Tonga toras materia. Ashuta. Wonga kumbis dur piki kolyana.
Rise did eject me as Thor, mine, Telike, mine.
Chibeduana ni bobo. Tonga munsha nungyang. Muchitito aki jijaku.
Gokale Chichi.
I told you to leave me alone. So give me some space, Bug-Eye. Your breath smells like Bantha Poodoo.
Koyami Juski Chika Nai. Tong Patoga Smaktilia. Tapi yubong kunki pangpa. Tony tuamaji human act in inkatune.
Who you calling little girl, Chuba Face?
Ubabatu konchi. She's got a soki kupa bona na chachu.
Just a sec, boys. Sawbar, a little help here? I need you to rip the legs off some insects. Quit complaining. You can finish eating later. Besides, you need the exercise, so get over here.
Kiyokaku. Kimba muli ra tuanaji. Koyami juski chika nai. Ubabaska dwana chichopa muska. She's got a soki kupa bona na chachu.
You got a problem with me? Then you got a problem with Big Z. So unless you want to take on my furry friend, I suggest you greenies hop on out of here.
Chobasa. Kimba muli ra tuanaji. Kaba volpa mulji gumaya.
Rise to eject me as Thor, mine, till like mine.
Say, I don't recognize you, and I know pretty much everyone in the lower city. You must be new down here. I guess that makes me and Big Z your official welcoming committee. It's not that strange. Most aliens can speak basic. They just prefer to use their own language. But I grew up here on Terra, so I just sort of got used to speaking the native tongue.
You showed a lot of guts dealing with those Vulkars, kid. You got a name?
My name's Mission Veo, and this big Wookiee is my best friend Zalbar. I'd offer to give you a tour, but the streets down here aren't safe. But if there's anything else you need... We just kind of fell in together. It ain't easy on your own here in the lower city. Everyone's always looking to push you around.
So we noticed. Still, you seem like an odd pair.
When I met up with Zalbar, it seemed like a pretty good match. I knew we could look out for each other. With my street smarts and his muscle, we make a great team. Well, you came to the right person. If you want info on Lower Terrace, I'm the one to talk to. Davik, the Lower City gangs. I even got the scoop on that bounty hunter, Calo Nord.
Rise to eject me as Thor, mine, till like mine.
There's only two gangs worth worrying about here in the Lower City. The Black Vulkars and the Hidden Becks. Sometimes Zalbar and I hang out at the Beck base. The Becks are led by Gadden Beck. He's a good guy. Lost his sight in a swoop bike accident a few years ago, but even blind, he's a great leader. Not like that traitor Brezhik. Before he took over the Vulkars, he was a Hidden Beck. Gadden considered that ungrateful space slug his adopted son. When Gadden went blind, everyone figured he'd step down and appoint Brezhik in his place. But Gadden figured Brezhik wasn't ready yet. He wanted him to wait a few years. But Brezhik was too impatient. He left to join the Vulkars, and ever since, he's been waging a war to wipe Gadden and his Becks from the face of Terrace. This gang war in the lower city is totally the Vulkars' fault. They're the ones killing everything that moves out on the streets. It's like they've gone insane. Davik's part of the Intergalactic Crime Syndicate, but I guess everyone knows that. But I hear he's got a new ship for his smuggling operations, the Ebon Hawk. I don't know much about space travel, but I hear that ship's fast enough to break the Sith blockade. Of course, this is all just secondhand rumor.
Where would he keep it, do you know?
If Davik does have a ship, he's got it locked up in his estate. Nobody gets in there, except the people working for Davik and the Exchange. Calo Nord's one of the most famous bounty hunters in the galaxy. He's killed more people than the Iridian Plague. I've seen him kill people just for trying to talk to him. He hangs around Zack's bounty office, but I don't think he's looking for work there. All the postings there are small time, way beneath a bounty hunter of his caliber. I figure Calo's been hired by Davik to do a special job for the Exchange. I'd wager 1,000 credits that as soon as the quarantine ends, he'll be getting off this rock. You going? Yeah, this dive is pretty boring. No action around here. Come on, Big Z, let's go. Can't you think about something besides your stomach for 5 minutes? Come on. We'll go see if there's anything good to eat at the Beck base.
Jiska Dusuki Kupa Bona Nai Kachu.